Welcome to the February 26th meeting of the Village of the Pinehurst Historic Preservation Commission. The purpose of the commission is to decide applications for certificates of appropriateness for new construction or major work within the Pinehurst Historic District, and to do so by conducting hearings and making findings of fact when such applications come before us. By law, the commission is directed to take no action except to prevent construction or alterations that would be incongruous with the special character of the historic district. I am Joe Iverson, chair of the commission, and I ask each commissioner, starting from my far left, to state his or her name for the record.
Justin Bramlage.
Angelique Fabiani.
Joe Rosario.
Absent from the meeting is David Herring and Lolly Adelman, but we have quorum, so we can proceed. Also present are Michael Mandeville, Senior Planner, Maria Klein, Senior Planner, and Jean Ann Dawson, Administrative Assistant. Our first order of business is to review and approve minutes of our last meeting. All commissioners have been provided with copies of draft minutes. Does any commissioner have any changes to suggest?
None, thank you.
May I have a motion to approve the minutes as submitted?
So moved.
Justin, second. Joe, second. Those opposed? Those in favor say aye, sorry.
Aye.
Those opposed say nay. The minutes are approved. May I now have a motion to enter into public hearing? Angelique, do I have a second?
Second.
Second by Joe. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Those opposed say nay. We are now in a public hearing. This is a quasi-judicial hearing. That means that anyone desiring to testify must be sworn in, and the commission is required to consider only facts presented in this hearing. The proceedings are video recorded. I ask commissioners if they have visited any of the sites on our docket today and whether they have had any ex parte communications with respect to any of the cases we are considering today.
Visited all, no ex parte communication.
Visited both sites, no ex parte communication.
Visited both sites, no ex parte communication.
I visited both sites and no ex parte communication.
Visited both sites, no ex parte communication.
In each case that the commission will hear this afternoon, staff will present a summary of the application, the staff's evaluation of the extent to which the application complies with the commission standards for which an application or raises issues that require further information, the staff's comments on the application, and where appropriate, the staff's recommendations for the commission action. The application and its supporting documents, as well as the staff's detailed report, will then be entered into record. Commissioners will then have an opportunity to question the staff about this report and testimony. Next, the applicant or applicant's representatives will have an opportunity to provide additional information supporting the application and to address any questions or issues identified in staff's testimony. Commissioners will then have an opportunity to question the applicant witnesses. After the applicant's presentation, if any member of the public wishes to present any evidence either in support or in opposition to the application, please come forward at that time and identify yourself. I will swear you in and give you the opportunity to present any reasons why you believe that the application should be granted or denied. Please remember the commission is interested in facts that will help decide whether the proposed work would be congruous with the special character of Pinehurst Historic District. As chair, I have the right to exclude testimony that isn't relative to the subject, but I am not required to do so. Commissioners will then have an opportunity to question you about your testimony. If the applicant or staff wishes to respond to your testimony, I will permit them to do so. I will now swear in members of the staff. Will the staff members who may give evidence in the proceedings please stand, raise your right hand, and state your name for the record?
Maria Klein.
Do you swear and affirm that the testimony you shall give to the commission with respect to all cases on the docket today shall be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
I do.
Okay. We're good to go. Please present your first case.
All right. All right, so the purpose of our first public hearing is to consider a request for a major certificate of appropriateness within the Pinehurst Historic District for modifications to approved COA 2025-00090 at 10 McCaskill Road East. The property is identified as Moore County Parcel ID number 000-15336. The property owner and applicant is Joanne Valdez. So the applicant is proposing to make some changes to her COA that was approved last year. She would like to change a single French door to a double French door on the left side of the addition, add a window to the front, and change the rear windows so that they more closely match existing windows on the house. She's also asking to add a whole house generator in the rear yard. This is major work requiring your review because it is eliminating or adding windows and/or doors. The public hearing was noticed in accordance with North Carolina general statutes and the PDO, and you can see the subject parcel in the hashed out area. The properties adjacent that were notified are outlined in red. So here you have a sketch of the addition, the proposed addition, and the areas that will be changed. So this was approved as a single double door, and it would be changing to, or a single French door, it would be changed to a double French door. These would be the windows that she was asking to change, and they would be adding a window on the side or the front. And here we have the previously approved elevations along with the proposed. So here you can see from the front of the house, you're not able to see the addition here, but the addition would have one window that was previously approved, and she's asking to add a second one. On the left side of the house, it was currently the single French door, and she's asking for the double French door there. On the rear of the addition, these four windows would be changed to this style of window, which would match what is currently on the main house. And then on the right side, there would be no changes. And for the generator, it would be located in the rear of the house alongside the existing living room. So the applicant did submit an application and provided additional documentation in an attempt to satisfy the burden of proof. The addition of the generator does meet the standards and could be approved by staff. You will need to determine if the changes to the previously approved elevations and the generator are congruous with the historic district and if they meet the standards. And I'd like to enter into the record the staff report with attachments and exhibits, this presentation, the application, and the applicant's materials and exhibits.
Without objection, the materials referred to by staff are admitted into the record. Do the commissioners have any questions for staff?
None, thank you.
We will now hear from the applicant. Is the applicant present? Thank you. Please come forward, standing at the microphone. Please state your name, spell your last name for the record, and state your relationship to the property.
Okay, Joanne Valdez, that's Valdes, and my relationship, I own the property, so.
Please raise your right hand. Do you swear or affirm that the testimony you shall give to the commission with respect to this application shall be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes, I do.
Okay,
Good.
quiet. Is there any member of the public who wishes to present any evidence either in support or in opposition to the application? Please come forward at this time and identify yourself. I consider the record closed now. And the commissioners can deliberate. Is there anything that anybody wants to say in this regards?
Nothing for me, thank you.
Paul, you good? Yes, sir. Are we ready for a motion?
Ready. I move that the Historic Preservation Commission approve a Certificate of Appropriateness, COA 2026-00007, and find the proposed major work at 10 McCaskill Road East is consistent with Historic District standards and is deemed congruous with the Pinehurst Historic District based on the testimony given, the materials submitted, and the findings of fact.
Second by Paul. All those in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Those opposed? Passes.
Thank you very much.
Thank you so much.
Appreciate it.
On to the next case.
All right, our second public hearing is to consider a request for a major certificate of appropriateness within the Pinehurst Historic District for a front door replacement at 55 Palmetto Road. The property is identified as Moore County Parcel ID number 000-17735. The property owners and applicants are Randy Akers and Suki Pan. So the applicant is proposing to change the existing white single front door with a mahogany double door. And it is major work needing your approval from, because it's the replacement of architectural details that changes the design or materials from the existing details. The public hearing was noticed in accordance with the Pinehurst Development Ordinance, the PDO, and North Carolina General Statutes. And you can see, again, the subject property in the hashed out area and the notified adjacent property owners outlined in red. So here we have a picture of the existing house and the single front door. This is a example of the front door that they would like to install. And then the applicant did provide examples of other doors within the historic district, showing the congruity with our district. These were just a few in your packet. You also had additional homes with doors. So the applicant submitted an application and provided additional documentation in an attempt to satisfy the burden of proof. You will need to determine if the change to the door is congruous with the historic district and if it meets the standards. And I would like to enter into the record the presentation, the staff report with attachments and exhibits, and the application and applicant's materials and exhibits.
Without objection, the materials referred to by staff are admitted into record. Do the commissioners have any questions for staff?
None, thank you.
All right, is the applicant or their representatives present? Thank you. Please come forward to the standing microphone. Please state your name, spell your last name for the record, and state your relationship to the property.
Good afternoon. My name is Carson Crooms, C-R-O-O-M-S. I'm a local attorney here in Pinehurst, and I represent the homeowners.
Please raise your right hand. Do you swear or affirm that the testimony you shall give to the commission with respect to this application shall be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth? You've been sworn in. Do the commissioners have any questions for the applicant?
Appreciate the pictures.
Yeah, 265 Cherokee. It's a good-looking door.
You caught that too? My address is wrong on that.
I do have a question. Is this the only work that the applicant is having done? Just the front?
Because it's going from a single to a double, it's considered major work, but that's all.
Clarified, is a stained door you're putting in?
Correct.
Okay.
The present door is a
White.
painted white metal
Yep.
door with vinyl side lights.
Questions?
Is there any member of the public who wishes to present any evidence either in support or in opposition to the application? Please come forward at this time and identify yourself. Nobody. Well, if there's no more questions or nobody coming forward, the record in this case is closed and the commission will deliberate. Does anybody have anything? Anybody like to make a motion?
I move that the Historic Preservation Commission approve a certificate of appropriateness COA -2026-0015 and find the proposed major work at 55 Palmetto Drive consistent with his historic district standards and is deemed congruous with the Pinehurst Historic District on the testimony given, the material submitted, and the findings of fact.
Here, a second?
Seconded.
Second by Angelique. All those in favor?
Aye.
Say aye. Those opposed? Motion passes. Congratulations, you have your...
Thank you very much.
Well, that concludes the public hearing. May I have a motion to close the public hearing and return to regular commission meeting? Did I hear a second?
Second.
Second. Second by Justin. All those in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Those opposed? Motion passes. We are now in a regular meeting. This is a public meeting, and you are welcome to stay and observe, but only members of the commission and its staff may speak. You've been provided a copy of the minor work and staff approvals. Is there any other business?
Just our next meeting, March 26th. Today was the deadline. We only have one COA. And I'm taking next month off, and I'm going to give it to Michael, so he'll be up presenting next month.
Uh-oh. In the fire.
Alrighty. May I have a motion to adjourn?
So moved.
Second?
Second.
Second by Joe? Got it? All right. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Those opposed?